episode 4, mission 5, I believe. It would stand to reason. I don't know why I made a little bit of a pause between these saves, but that's presumably because I was completely out of it last time. A bit more out of it than 2 weeks before that, but then I had taken the easy way out by simply refusing to stream. And of course, the moment you reload over here, you immediately get accosted by a hellhound. And thus need to be prepared to deal with it. Presumably, I ought to immediately switch to my Tesla gun and just zap it into oblivion, because at this difficulty level, that still works. Works like a charm, in fact. Now, I could hypothetically reload the quick save I've made at this particular juncture, but I might as well start the episode from scratch. Hello. Down that... Oh, no! Why am I getting shot? And why am I down to 7 HP? Oh, this is not good. I start out at 20. So this is already bad. Right, that's 2 down. And notably, I need to make judicious use of my leftover health, because there are only 20 hit points left. Sweet merciful logos. How did I get into this mess? Alright then. Need to get my bearings first. Any cultists that I can see. What is the level called anyway? It's called Fire and Brimstone. Well, yes. Evidently. Quite oppositely. That's just the torch. Hissing away. Another torch hissing away. And there's some health over there, because presumably a cultist killed himself. In some ludicrous way. I could jump into lava to retrieve those little hearts. It would presumably heal more than it would hurt. Whoa, hold on. Some circle strafing will be required. Let's go up. No. A little further down. Yes, this is the one. I was about to say, oh, it's not that difficult of a game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The moment you get to enemies that have hit-scan weapons, it becomes a very difficult game. So no, let's not unleash that unbridled optimism quite yet. Let's take care of the cultist, first and foremost. Well, is he? Is he even the... That's, what do you even call it? The Ultra Armor? Whatever, the Everything Armor. The only favorable part of this game is that the cultists keep killing themselves. I wouldn't say that that's a good part of this game, because it isn't, but... It does make your job easier, doesn't it? Now, of course, if they do not waltz into lava, they just shoot you to death pretty much instantly. But if they do, hello, flame! I was just saying, most of the cultists have disposed of themselves. They just jumped into lava. Or fell. Or something else horrible happened to them. Which I guess makes it significantly easier for me to deal with this level. But we've been over this. Whenever they do manage to survive, you're hard-pressed to defeat them because they are incredibly accurate. But of course the pathfinding compensates for that, in a way. That was nice. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but it was nice. Is there any other way than for me to just hop into lava? I think there isn't. Right, let's heal up on those hearts anyway. I know that it burns. And we're back to 78 HP. Not doing terribly poorly anymore. Of course, there's a gargoyle circling up there, and I would rather deal with him inside over here, but that might just not come to pass. As much as you may want them to swoop in, they are not particularly happy to oblige most of the time. Hop! Whoa boy, oh I don't like this. I hopped over its head! Might not be the best weapon to use, and then again, it's not a bad weapon, and since I have some ammo to spare in it, I might as well use it. Then the gargoyles go. Dozens of gargoyles. Well, I've just dispatched 2. You mean in total or on this level? Yeep. On this level. Well, this is going to be fun. By which I mean it's going to be annoying, of course. I'd love to get up there, but apparently that's unlikely to happen. There's probably a secret that involves you hopping onto lava. You're supposed to climb up while being harassed by the gargoyles. Oh dear. Well, I refuse. I'd rather try and dispatch them safely. I'd rather just kite them back and deal with them ascending afterwards. Alright, there's some shotgun ammo over there, but am I prepared to hop into lava to collect some shotgun ammo? Let's not do that. I should presumably use my spray cans, but I'm not a great fan. Oh, come on. Didn't take damage because of the lava. I did take damage because I got shot. Unacceptable. But there's some health. Yeah, some health gained, some health lost. Oh no. Okay. Need to be careful here. Tesla gun needs to be deployed. Where are they? Oh, they're stuck over there. That's the thing about AI in this game. Damn it! Great accuracy, horrible pathfinding. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about exploiting the pathfinding. It's cheesy, isn't it? At its core. But then again, are you not supposed to do that? Or are you supposed to do that? Are you supposed to lean into that? As much as you can. Yeah, it is indeed not like I have a choice. If I, well, I could hypothetically, honorably give them a chance and lead them towards myself while circle strafing just for the sake of it. Suppose I had the opportunity, hypothetically speaking, to give them a fair shake and to allow them to find me. Yeah, you do have a point. They are making their own choices. Who am I to say that it would be better for them to survive and not get stuck on scenery, or jump into lava, or do any of those things that impede their progress so, and help mine. Once again, I would significantly prefer for them to have better pathfinding and worse aim. I would feel better about myself. Was that a bat? I think that was a bat. It's just a bat. Does a bat count as an enemy? Or are they just decoration? Wait, a doll? Ah, damn it! This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. I get distracted by scenery, and then I get shot. And then, of course, the guy kills himself. Oh, hold on. I thought there was a corridor down this path. No, you have to hop on down. What am I even thinking? But first, let's hop onto the pillar and the... Damn it! No, I'm not messing about. Whoa, boy! Oh, come on. I'm not messing about with this gargoyle anymore. Come here, you. Oh, no. Not this again. Fine, I'm using the can. I'm at 49 HP. That really doesn't bode well. I get shot a couple more times, and I'm done. Some of those enemies have bad pathfinding, some of them have obnoxious pathfinding. Like with the gargoyles, it's not that the pathfinding is necessarily bad, because they can fly. So they tend not to get stuck on scenery all that much. But at the same time, if they refuse to swoop in, they just fly at a breathtaking pace. Most of those levels are mean, aren't they? But once again, I will maintain that the level design is absolutely fantastic and fascinating. Like that outhouse last time, yeah, that was a mean puzzle. You have very little time to find out where you are supposed to emerge to gasp for air, and you get accosted by so many sea creatures. But at the same time, it does serve a function, doesn't it? There you are, desperately gasping for air. You know that you cannot emerge where you have submerged, so you desperately have to find... Actually, can't you? There's an opening, presumably you can. How? Why have I not done so? Well, either way, the ideal is that you immediately get accosted by monsters, so you have to deal with them, at the same time trying to find a way not to drown, not to asphyxiate. And of course, it's the very tail end of the level, so it's not that bad. Well, unless you refuse to save, which of course would be an added challenge I don't think anyone expects out of... well, anyone. Wait. This literally is what we have already seen down here, isn't it? Yes, we've been here. So I can refuse to hop on down. I think that's the right choice. Hop. All right. So I need to plan my movements, and I need to deal with my foes just in the nick of time. It's incredibly annoying because, of course, they have that pinpoint accuracy that I have been bemoaning for quite a while now. I guess you could run here, try to find cover, but they're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot your back, of all things. It is indeed a nasty situation. But hey, presumably the game is gracious enough to allow you to replenish your hit points. Down that goes. Why? One of them drowned in lava, so he didn't necessarily drown. It's difficult to drown in lava, it's basically rock. So I guess he burned to death in lava. That didn't help. Am I seriously to use the napalm launcher on that? Or do I toss the can? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. See how ineffective the can is? It's absurd. It takes plenty of ammo. The best chance you have of dealing damage is to yourself, and when you toss it, it doesn't even have that much AoE. And all it does is presumably set stuff around it on fire. What could it possibly be good for? Clumps of zombies? Clumps of zombies tend to be the sorts of things you encounter in closed spaces. Where it is incredibly risky to use such a thing. Look at this. Pointless. It's not that I cannot deal with these guys, I'm just trying to figure out an optimal way, at least a good way, to deal with them. Voodoo doll? That takes too long. The Tesla gun? Or do I just bite the bullet and, I don't know, flare gun? It's such a basic scenario. Alright. I don't think I can get this. I would have to jump from up there. And I am not up there yet. There we go. Of course, more gargoyles. That's 2 of them from what I can hear. I think, right? Yep. What? How did... Okay. If you shoot them point blank, it deals significantly more damage. And they're not going to scratch you to death immediately, so might as well try that. 39 HP. I'm walking a tightrope here. If I overdo this, I might have to restart the entire level, because I might put myself in a situation where I can't... well, I get stuck in a death loop, essentially. I shouldn't, though. So I kind of hate myself for saving compulsively, but then again, the game rewards that. If you don't save compulsively, you have to redo these tiny sections or live with the missing health. I do have the doctors back, so theoretically, I'm not that bad. I'm fine. At any point in time I desire, I can just heal myself all the way up to full. And still have enough to tide me over. So no, at this difficulty level, I'm just fine. Perfectly fine. Fine, I'll zap this guy to death as well. Okay, I guess dealing with the gargoyles is something I might consider using the Tesla gun for. I know it is my ultimate weapon, essentially. The end-all be-all in terms of my armaments, but I might as well. Ooh. Let's heal up and either leave this doctor's back behind to pick it up once I use up this one, or pick it up immediately. Let's wait. Oh my. I wish I had the foresight to... But hey! They dropped the life seed! Let's not walk into it by accident, though. Alright, let's use up the doctor's bag, so it's at 5. Pick up the life seed, so I'm at 200. And pick up the doctor's bag, wasting only 5 hit points. There we go. All that complaining, all that moaning, completely useless. I'm absolutely fine. I'm at 200 hit points. It's smooth sailing from here. It feels like too low of a difficulty level. I presumably could have handled the higher one. So beating the previous campaign on an even lower one might possibly be pathetic. But then again, the difficulty scaling isn't exactly linear in these campaigns, now is it? It's curious though, because on one hand, the game seems to be incredibly generous with the healing, but on the other hand, the damage potential of the enemies can also be quite excessive. So the problem, overwhelmingly, is that you either die on the spot or manage just fine. There seems to be very little in between. Does there, though? Am I right in this assessment? Because you do take chip damage, to use a fighting game term. And you mostly take chip damage from, say, cultists. Just shooting you. So I guess one could argue that you could hypothetically get blind so... Yeah, you did mention those gargoyles, and here they are. And down they keep going. Am I supposed to wake this one up? Are these ever actually just statues and not gargoyles? The human enemies are indeed the most dangerous foes. So not only the most dangerous game, the most dangerous hunters as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to debate the fairness of this game. I know it has its flaws. I know it certainly does some things right. And we have established that it's so-so. It's not mind-blowing. It could have been better. Now, if it handled these deficiencies, it would have been so brilliant, too. Can you actually deal with the stone form gargoyles? Is there any way to break them out of their little shell? I'm going to experiment. Nope, doesn't seem that way. Now you see the staff knows what's up. You know... Hold on, does this actually damage you? Yes, it does. You know, they say that you can't bleed a stone, but apparently you can. You absolutely can. I mean, as you know, I want to have 100% of completion, so I would prefer to handle all of these guys, but they keep refusing to come back to life. Most of the time they seem to be scripted. You walk to a particular part of the level and they come to life and try to slay you. So what have I missed exactly? Why is it still stone? Presumably it'll come back to haunt me once I'm far enough ahead. Just to mess with me, you know, just to attack me from behind when I fall back to what appears to be the safety of already traversed territory. Then and only then will it decide to return to its flesh and bone form over the petrified one. Oh no. I've ran out of shotgun ammo. Burn! Just... Okay, that's a second floor. Is that enough? Yes, it is enough. I can hypothetically burn the gargoyles to death, although it does take a bit of time. Hello, gargoyle. Am I doing this right? Is this the way I'm supposed to approach the gargoyles? I could just zap them with the Tesla gun, as we have previously established. Oh no, it's circling. Maybe I'm just being stingy with the ammo. I tend to do that from time to time. But then again, you never know. What if you run out? That tends to... Well, that tends to be pretty brutal. If you actually do genuinely run out with no way of replenishing ammo, back to the beginning of the level with you it is. Or to a checkpoint, or to something. But then again... The voodoo doll, that's a nice idea. Ow! That hurt. See, that's the annoying part about the voodoo doll. You not only have to aim properly, apparently you have to be within certain distance to be able to use it. Sympathetic magic indeed. You know, because sympathetic magic works on two principles, similarity and proximity. And since the doll is in no way, shape or form similar to a gargoyle, The default operates on proximity. Nah, no, no, no. It's not the type of proximity that's meant. Oh, come on. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. This is absolute BS. No, I think I'd rather fry them. Or I don't know, use the Tommy gun on them. It's so painful to keep on pricking your finger. I know it's 1 point of damage here or there. I've certainly lost much more than other things, but it's a self-inflicted damage. It feels so much worse. Come on, you flying devilish rat. Get down here. In you go. Swoop in. Come on, come and get me. I dare ya. Two, three, 4, and I think 5 will do it. Six? Seven? It's the higher difficulty level. Is 7 enough? 8? Okay, 8 flows will do it. It's not good enough. I think I prefer the Tesla gun. Although my voodoo doll is full, so you do have a point there. Ugh. I think I'll empty my Tommy gun next instead. But then again, what should I use the voodoo doll on if I'm not gonna use it on gargoyles? As we have firmly established, I tend not to use voodoo dolls on cultists, because you have to deal with them immediately. So what would I use them on? The sea monsters, possibly? I tend to be hesitant to use them on anything, these silly voodoo dolls. On boss, that's a good one, I guess. What exactly does the right click on the voodoo doll do? Does it kill something immediately? It shouldn't work on a boss though, should it? I think it also discards the voodoo doll entirely. Does it depend on the amount of charges you have on the voodoo doll? Or is it that if you have, I don't know, 2 charges left, you might as well just discard the entire voodoo doll and kill the final enemy? I do wonder about these things. I guess I should just find answers to them, but I don't. Yeah, and this is a horrible tendency that I've just discovered in myself recently. That sometimes I have these sorts of questions, and instead of seeking answers to them, learning and improving as a gamer in a particular title, I just ignore the entire matter entirely, rely on what I have gotten used to, and prevail ultimately. But I do not expand my understanding. I do not expand my arsenal of tricks as I expand my arsenal of weapons. So I gain stuff, but I do not use it. And of course, not using stuff you have is such a common gamer affliction. For a multitude of reasons. It's the bane of game designers, too. They give you stuff. They want you to use stuff, but you of course refuse to use stuff. Because you figure you have good reasons. Oh, come on, really? Alright. I know I want to get that armor, but if I do... Second, if I uses up all remaining power on the voodoo doll, damage depends on the amount of ammo. That sounds fair. Okay. I know, when you say bosses, the mini-bosses, like the spider boss that's a regular enemy now. That's a reasonable use of a voodoo doll, I would say. So if I see this huge spider boss, I might as well unleash that. However, if I try to do that and aim him properly, or the Grey Gargoyle, that's a good idea. Okay, so that's a proper use for the voodoo doll. I'm glad I have figured that one out. Glad I was able to lay it to rest. If I hop on down, then I'll have to traverse the entire rest of the level. Let's have some monologue ready. Let's see, what do I have to say at this particular juncture? The worst part is that I've already gone over so much of what I did want to go over. Oh, come on, which way am I even going right now? Oh, come on, no! Doesn't feel like I'm going the right way. It's still... I thought it was the gargoyle just coming back to life, but it wasn't. And of course you could use the voodoo doll on this guy. That won't work, will it? Let's experiment. No, it does absolutely nothing. Even though it's magic. Because he's in stone form, he's invulnerable to absolutely literally everything. I have depleted myself of pretty much every bit of ammo and every type of ammo in existence. I am switching to my Tesla gun, Logos have mercy upon me. Alright then, narrow ledge, here we go. Whoa, boss, the thing I've mentioned. Let's switch to the... No! But here's the thing, when you know, you know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I believe it was you who mentioned this, and I keep on coming back to this exact same point over and over. Once you know the level's layout, once you know what's there, it's relatively trivial. The first time around, you have no idea what to expect, so you fumble about. But once you know, it's just a matter of a properly tossed dynamite or some... And when I say properly tossed, I do mean properly tossed. How do I do this? 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. That seems to have worked. 1, 2. Hop! Homo sapiens is genetically predisposed to tossing things. What? How? Well... If it's still alive, I am going to... No, come on, no! They're just scenery, right? It can't hurt you. They're not vampire bats. No, I think I got shot. But where from and by whom? Mysterious. Alright, if it's still alive, I'm going to reload and use the motion-activated dynamite, of course. I keep on refusing to use these, so I might as well give them a go right now. Okay, that's plenty of motion-activated ones, and one button-activated one. Into lava it goes. That was a satisfying way of dealing with the problem. Perhaps not the most resource-efficient way, but a satisfying way nonetheless. That's a button if I've ever seen one. That's a gargoyle if I've ever seen one through a cracked open door. What? No, no! They are biting me! This is unbelievable! The bats have turned against me! Incredible. I've been betrayed. Okay, were you aware of the fact that the bats can bite you, or were you just guessing? Oh, by the way, this is the end of the level. You can't get any higher than this, so this is presumably... So this is presumably the end of the level, in more than one way. I should be able to shoot it through here. Down it goes. Right, what does this do? I may have made a mistake. I mean, I can hop on down, but it's not the smartest of thing to do. Ugh, fine. Can you activate the lift?
Locked. Locked.
Okay, it's locked. You have to unlock it with the skull. Fair enough. Before I descend... No, let's descend first. I'm curious. All right. Oh, right, of course, this door. Don't tell me that it closes permanently. What does this do? All right. It's just a convenient elevator. If you want to go all the way down, you can. And by default, it's locked, so you can't ride it all the way up initially. And thus the mystery has been revealed. What is this? Is this a control panel? Let's switch to something I can reasonably trust, even though I'm about to run out of ammo! What do I do? What do I do? Let's just blow them up. Although, I guess burning these guys is the way to go. I guess there was a little hand over there. I'm glad I didn't find out the hard way. There's one thing I hate in this game. It's those little helping hands. Well, the good news is I did not get crushed by the doll. Right, both hands are down. No! Alright, alright. I wanted to deal with this guy in a significantly more dignified manner, but I did not manage to. And I guess that's okay. Does this do anything? Well, it doesn't really take you up, now does it? Because you can't go up. I have a bad feeling about this. Alright. There's the path through here and onwards. You get gasoline. That is indeed fuel for the napalm launcher. What lies ahead? Two galgos will presumably soon enough come back to life. Out of the stone form, presumably the moment I open the door. And of course, skeletons neatly hanging off of, well, whatever that structure is. From the little overhang. Both doors have been opened. And the skeletons, the galgos are not interested in coming back to life. I might as well push them into lava then. Away with you. Into the lava it goes, but it is absolutely and utterly unfazed because, as we firmly established, they are immune to any and all damage in stone form. Such a blessed existence. if a bit passive. Whoa! Yeah, I was about to say. They toss that dynamite, they're gonna blow themselves up. Nicely done. Let's whip out the Tommy gun. And stay down. I know this guy is just a prop. He is not to be feared, although at this point... Oh my goodness. Voodoo lanterns. This must be some ancient secret temple that the cult has repurposed for their own needs. Or, you know, maybe they keep building all these structures up by themselves. I don't know. I don't know how ancient the cult is. I can only guess. Okay, fine. We are whipping out a better weapon. Up you go, there we go. Does this guy have anything to say? Nope. He's just decoration, although he is a billboard, notably. Look at him, always facing your way. How creepy. Oh, an ancient cult. Fair enough. Well, why did they decide to bring about the end times now, then? Was that the decision by the ancient and powerful god that has been slumbering before then? This looks like an altar. I don't like this. Okay, this looks like the end of the level. I do like this significantly more. Well, what about the zombies then? I get that Caleb wants his revenge, but they've unleashed brutal carnage, these cultists have. I've missed out on 10 enemies, presumably the frozen gargoyles, or maybe some bats. I don't know, and at this point I do not care. And I've discovered a single secret out of 5. So that's 20%. If my calculations are correct. The Ganglion Depths. Mission 6. I presume that's a reference to something, but for the life of me, I do not know what. I would have to look it up. I feel uncultured. The cult wasn't... Oh! Well, that's interesting. Hold on. So were they misled, perhaps? Did they serve a bit... How do you know all this? From the blood... That is a good source of information, indeed. Okay. Evil chanting. Well, chanting. Plenty cultists. I know they're on the left. Are they on the right? Yes, they are. They are on both sides. How am I supposed to deal with this? Well, presumably using dynamite. Actually, so as not to set them off, how about... I toss some here. Okay, that wasn't the best laid plan. But hold on, if you right-click it, you just lay it down, don't you? Oh, dear. Yeah, you do lay it down. So you can't toss out multiple of these, and then and only then activate them. Alright, fine. How about I just try to use dynamite the good old-fashioned way? Worked for me before, might as well work for me now. That's all of them. unnerving. And of course, whoa, no! You know, yeah, you know, to call it unnerving would be an understatement at this stage, I guess. Okay, I have a plan. And that was about it. That was the extent of the plan. Do your thing! Do your thing, skull on a stick. Well, it ought to accelerate in its damage-dealing capacity momentarily. Although I might not survive that long. Oh no. Will I survive long enough for this experiment to be successful? This may not have been the smartest of choices. Because I think I also got hurt because of the staff. Well then. The usage of the voodoo doll seemed like a good idea. Yeah, but if I crouch, I move slowly. And that just won't do. Okay, the initial plan is to use the voodoo doll to deal a decent bit of damage to one of them. I've missed. That's the problem with the voodoo doll. You have to keep your eyes trained on the target sufficiently. And that may prove to be a smidgen difficult, especially in these sorts of circumstances. Alright, I hurt one of them. Those are bottomless pits. They don't seem to be, but apparently these are clouds. Not concrete. So that's a fun addition to this experience. Beware the pit. Pilomaxus! No. Using health on this is absolutely not worth it. Fine, let's zap him with a Tesla gun. If at all possible. Overcharged Tesla gun even. Well, that dealt damage, certainly, but it wasn't sufficiently effective for my taste. As long as I don't take too much damage, I think I can do it. I do have the ammo. I know how to deal with this, but dodging those shots and not falling to my death may prove to be a smidgen of a challenge. Do I regret picking such a low difficulty level? I wonder. Because I seemed deeply convinced that I could have easily dealt with a higher difficulty level. Am I still so confident? I don't think I am. All right, napalm time. Oh, and if you keep on clicking it, if you keep gently tapping it instead of just holding it, you can file more rapidly. Ow! I set myself on fire. That wasn't particularly bright, now was it? I've missed a couple of those shots too. Okay, that's one of them down. That makes matters significantly easier. I've missed every single one of those shots. They say you miss every shot you don't take. Well, you sometimes also miss every shot you do take. That's two of them down. That took a while. As well as it required a decent bit of concentration. Decent bit of ammo. But I've managed, and that's what matters. Surely it doesn't get worse from here, does it? Why? I mean... it was just the beginning of the level, obviously. It would have to get worse unless that was the entirety of the level, which has happened from time to time. You'd guess those boss levels where you just face... this is absurd. You'd get a boss level where you would just face one of those gargoyles, wouldn't you? That was the first boss level. And that was it. That was enough. Now here we have a level where we start off dealing with two of them. And that's not the end. Not that I feel like... you know what? No, I'll live with this one. Not that I feel that some innate sense of fairness on my part has been violated, but still. It's not that I feel that it hasn't either. If I toss the can, I'm just going to kill myself. Did that work? I guess the can works reasonably well on the tiny spiders. It's an ammo-efficient way of dealing with them, but come on now. Okay, I can see the spider boss now. I don't have my little voodoo doll. Killing it with fire did not work. Plan B. Let's unleash the Tesla charge on it. Let's charge it up. Why did it hurt so much? Oh, come on. No, no, this is... No, I refuse. I object. No, I strenuously object. Fry! Don't tell me I'll have to pitchfork these things to death. Oh, this is not good. Well, I could just toss it off a ledge. I don't know, could I? Off the... God damn it! Off the ledge! No! Yes! Thanks, I appreciate the fact that you didn't have to do it because it's so obvious. I mean, I've played enough Worms games to know this one. That's what you do. You can either deal with the bullet sponges by dishing out damage to them, using increasingly more ammo, or you can just push them off the edge and drown them. Obviously, what you should do is just toss them off the edge. Oh, no. Okay, I have the can and the dynamite. Ah! And he's just fine. Oh no. Can! The right-click can is just enough to kill a single cultist? That's the right-click can we're talking about here. This is not going to end well, is it? Oh, shush you. I'm in a bad mood, Colt. I have 4 shots in my shotgun. This is presumably locked. Locked. What are they trying to summon? You know, I don't regret that decision. I could have hypothetically used the left click, but that'll do. Oh boy, that's the shotgun gone. The shot gone. We're back to stabbing galgos with a pitchfork. How nostalgic. I mean, I could hypothetically resort to using the napalm launcher, but that's the only thing I have left. Wow, I've drained myself of everything. This is exactly what happens. See, this is what gamers dread. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. I've used my ammo and now I have none. This is the nightmare. No, that's not even the napalm launcher. All I have is the dynamite. But hey, when all you have is the dynamite... I'm gonna blow myself up this way now. Shotgun shells. Of course he got stuck. As they are wont to. Okay. The few bits of ammo that were there have been recovered. They have been acquired. Had I tossed the spider off the edge earlier, I would have had so much more ammo. I was tempted to say that we all get to live with regrets, but that's not exactly true. Some of us don't, we just die. As can possibly be soon enough seen in this picture, we'll see. Do I have the key?
I need a key.
This presumably shoots fireballs. Fleurs have been acquired. And well, pray tell, does this lead? Well, I regret asking. I did that to myself. I should have right-clicked first. Nope. Damn it. That's what I get. But do I have this key?
I need a key.
No, so that is indeed the only way for me to go. And presumably one key leads to another. Alright. Crouch, prepare. Get the falls to be with you always. Light it, falls, open. Round the corner it goes. Oh no! I could save every couple of seconds, but that just feels so cheap. But then again, if I don't, I know what's gonna happen. I guess it's better to take damage this way. than to take damage from them from afar. I'm at 13 HP. This is really not going well. No, no! Oh no! I'll eat this one. Switching to the Tommy gun. And now it is time to feast on the flesh of my foes. Let's heal up. Whoa, no, 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 not like this! Tesla. Gun number 8, please. It sure does. Whoa, no, 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 I'm glad I did not depress that. Because that would be depressing indeed. Okay, I know they are fire-based, so trying to blow them up doesn't seem like the best of ideas, but hey, I've managed. I'm at 9 HP, but I've managed. If I save now, I might just be dooming myself to a death loop. I don't think I necessarily ought to save. But if I don't save, I'll doom myself to having to repeat this process. Alright, what does this do? What did I just open? Nothing, because you have to unlock it from this side as well. Which lowers the pillar. Which grants you the key. Does this unleash any... Whoa! I had the foresight, the barest shred of foresight though, you have to give me credit for that. I had the foresight to ask, does that also unleash anything else other than just granting me the key? The answer is yes, very much so. Yes, it does. Of course it does. Well, now I know. And we come back to the original points that I believe you have... Oh, right, of course, I haven't taken them out yet. To the original point you have made a while back. That once you know what's ahead, it's relatively easy to handle it. But when you don't, well, this sort of thing happens. That did absolutely nothing. Okay. Tommy gun it is. Actually, I have a different plan now. Never mind, I have the same plan as ever. I could push these two buttons and blow these guys up, but before I manage to do that, the cultist is going to shred me. So I have to tackle him before that happens. How did I even do that originally? Think I just ate the damage. How did I deal with it? I did... How did I... This is going to be hell. I'm at 33 hit points. I do apologize for the lack of commentary, but as you can see, I have managed, by unleashing explosive death upon the Hellhounds. And then basically not benefiting from that at all. It's not like it killed them, they all ran after me. Out. But at a great cost, at a great personal cost to my hit points, I have acquired the skull key. Logos help me, it's presumably gonna get even worse. And then I need to acquire the what? The file key. That doesn't bode well. Okay, I can deal with you guys. As long as they don't turn into flames everlasting. You know what? I think I understand what the concept here is. You just get health off of them. That's it. Easy pickings. By this point in the game, you know how to deal with these guys. Obviously, you're not going to have too rough of a time handling them. So you're just handed some zombies, so you can eat their hearts out. If I take any damage on these zombies, I swear, I'm going to be so terribly cross with myself. Maybe, just maybe I should have been saving ammo. Perhaps I ought to have relied on my trusty pitchfork in dispatching these basic foes. But I did not. And now that I have replenished a significant amount of my ammo, I am filled with a smidgen more confidence. Alright, we need the file key to progress through that door back there. This requires the I key. And here's a door that presumably requires no key whatsoever. Great. No, literally, that's a great. Anything to the left, to the right? Check your corners, always check your corners. I spy with my little eye an I key. Okay. By this point in time, if you've played this game for any significant amount of time, you'll be asking yourself what I am asking myself right now. What's the catch here? There's a key right there. What goes wrong when I pick it up? Optionally, and why? Why? I'm sticking with the Tommy gun. Oh, Nelly. Can I just pick it up? Is that it? It's mine. Wraiths pop up. You know, that's fine, actually. Die. Alright. Those are 2 dead wraiths that I have predicted would, well, I didn't predict wraiths exactly, but I shouldn't pitchfork around with this. I do not have a medkit. Do I look like I have a medkit? You know, I can hazard a guess what you might have seen last if you still have, those suspicions. No, I was in dire straits. I was on what, 24 HP? And somehow I've managed to claw my way back into this. If you go here, do you just fall and die? No, you do not, thank goodness. Okay, this is great. This is absolutely wonderful. So I've anticipated this. I have the I key. Things are looking up. Aha, but if things are looking up, then that seems to suggest to me that things will just get worse from here. Alright. Life seeds? What are you on about? Life seeds heal you up by 100, up to 200. I haven't left a single one behind. Unless you mean on previous levels. I wouldn't leave those sorts of things behind, believe me. Now, of all the things, if there's a life seed out there, I will either pick it up immediately, which is most of the time, Well, I'll heal up to full and pick it up. Or I will, I don't know, memorize its location and come back for it. I may forget anything else in this game, but not the life seed. Okay. Gotta check your corners, gotta be careful. That guy wants me to join them. That must be one of those little, you know, zombies beautiful at all sizes. The husky zombie. There we go. Fried to death. 2 floors. Done. Just the way I like him. Crispy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a pit of spiders. That's right. Including a little spider boss. Because obviously we haven't defeated enough mini-bosses so far. We need to face a couple more. Burn. Burn. Fry. Stop, drop, and die. Alright. Fair enough. Now, thankfully, because these grates are not firm enough so that you cannot see past them, they do have little perforations in them. I do see that I appear to be, at the very least, at first blush, relatively safe. The spiders are pretty mad, though. Don't tell me that they'll come from here. No, this is the way up. Where does this lead? To further damage, presumably. Whoa, no! Well, okay, switching up to weapon number 8. Okay, once again, if you know, you know. Crouch, prep, false, open, toss! As you will no doubt astutely observe, hellhounds cannot open doors. Crouch, prep, false, open, toss! That pissed them off. Crouch, prep, false, open. Whoa, Nelly, no! No, let's not fight fire with fire, that's dumb. Whoa, no. Down, boy! Play dead! Presumably playing undead. Well, they're not playing undead, they're playing hellish. Well, they can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. 58 HP. Not half bad. Not half health. Also, here's a nice little fire pit you can walk into. Just in case you weren't sufficiently cozy with your little hellish existence. Alright. Up ahead, our minigun cultists. Well, Tommy gun cultists. So I shouldn't round the corner now, should I? I should toss some dynamite round the corner. To be on the safe side. Nope, I'll do nothing. Fine, let's reload it. You have to position yourself just right. Can this actually... I can't even see them. I mean, the moment I spot them, they'll spot me, won't they? It's not the worst of... Okay, fine. Alright. Not so spontaneous human combustion. induced human combustion, if you will. But that worked surprisingly well. I have finally made sensible use of the bottle. Some people hit the bottle, but over here the bottle hits you. Alright then. How do I want to deal with the gargoyle? There are so many ways. Oh, it's not just one gargoyle. Shotgun it is. What a level. No! Hands! Just get down here. I don't want to go too far ahead because then the hands will strangle me, and they will strangle me to death. What does Beast Vision even do? It does nothing! As far as I can see, I've activated it so it does absolutely nothing of use. Come down here. Well, go on. I can wait. Come on. Come on. Damn it, I've missed a shot. And at this point, it is vital that I do not miss. Maybe there's some secret over here. In fact, one of the few things I could hypothetically do to keep myself alive is find secrets and possibly replenish health based on them. Assuming you don't lose more health than you gain. Assuming they even restore any of your health. And don't just give you, say, ammo. Ow! 42 HP. That is the answer to, well, everything. Come on, gargoyle. I'm seriously running out of patience here. Well... Come on, you hellish monstrosity. Just drop down, get on my level, and die. Thank goodness. Alright, any hands in the area that I need to take care of? Can't afford to get strangled. Okay, it does light up enemies. Look at this. It does light up enemies even if they're dead. That's all Beast Vision does. Some body armor has been acquired. Can I mutilate these corpses for health, please? No, mutilating corpses doesn't help. Can I mutilate this? A gargoyle head? Nope. Doesn't help either. Alright. Alright. A skull. Chalice. Gotta check those corners. Gotta check those corners. A voodoo doll has been acquired. That doesn't bode well. For all I know, they are about to toss more stuff at me. And some of it may stick. Blood is on the walls. The chanting is getting louder. I still need the file key to head all the way back. There's no... The moment I round this corner, I'm going to face so many cultists. At least I think so. Let's be very, very cautious here. That's not even a single cultist. It's better than pumping ballistic ammo into that zombie. Could have blown it up with dynamite, I guess. That would have been the alternative. What? Must be around some corner. Okay, this is the path down. That's absolutely useless to me, so the only way through is... ahead through here. There's bound to be the file key around here somewhere. Up the stairs. Yes. Oh, I do not want to get to the main cathedral. What's the level called anyway? The ganglion depths. I see a Tommy gun I can pick up. I see plenty of ammo. I suspect things are about to go down, and those things may include me. Okay, that's a gargoyle. I can deal with that. But, that may not be the extent of the punishment to be unleashed upon me. More may be inflicted. Ah, a life seed! Finally! Okay, we are back in business. 142. Respectable. Alright. Exactly, depths, but I'm going... Well, it is deep, though. Depths don't necessarily mean down, now do they? If you go into a cave, you're plumbing depths. You know, that is quite interesting. It just dawned on me that this does correspond to certain intuitions about the y-axis. Okay, where exactly is the y-axis? The x-axis presumably goes to the right. Is the y-axis up? Or is the y-axis forward? And of course the answer to that is quite interesting well, at least I found it interesting. You can have different intuitions on this depending on whether you think you're sitting in front of a desk staring at a paper, and then X is to the right and Y is forward, because it's a desk, and then Z goes up. Or, if you're standing in front of a blackboard or a whiteboard, then yeah, X goes to the right, and then Y goes up. Because you're in front of a blackboard, or a whiteboard for that matter. But in that same sense, what is depth really? You can have depth in the sense of, I don't know, depth of field, etc. You go deep into a cave, or deep into a labyrinth, or you can go into the depths of the earth, into the depths of the ocean, going all the way down. But if you go to the right, that's not deep, is it? Not in any sense. The worst part is that, of course, presumably, almost inevitably, I am treading perfectly familiar ground. I am exploring intellectually something that has presumably been covered, and it's just like with the Blood Wiki thing. This is the sort of thing normal people just look up, whereas I tend to speculate on that. But my mind has been absolutely unlocked Well, I have learned to appreciate empiricism greatly, instead of trying to solve everything analytically and within the confines of my own mind. Okay, and speaking of depths, we are now going down. Possibly in more than one way. As I have already stated numerous times, I'm mostly stalling with these statements, am I not? That just tends to happen. You know, I'm tempted to preemptively just toss a dynamite, though. But that would not be prudent because there's no one there yet. That's the worst part. I know that there will be a spot. I suspect there will be a spot where tossing the dynamite will prove to be prudent. Didn't catch me off guard. Ha! I was on my toes. Ah, it was on its fingers. Stop it. Just stop, drop, and die. Oh, I hate these things so damn much. But that is indeed such a nasty trap. And how are you supposed to expect that, seriously? But since they can't go upstairs and they can only go downstairs, whoa! Down they go. That was good. I still need to get that file key. I can see the hand. Well, no. Away it goes. Hi. Hi. Hi, Spectre of the... Hi. Well, take your time. There's no rush. I know you've been dead a long time. You can presumably take your time to swirl down. I got a life seed off of that. I'm living my best life now. I'm tempted to just make a more global of a save. This is beautiful. Right, I see. Oh, is this a spot with the spiders? It appears to be. Yeah, this is the spot where the spiders were going mental. Presumably that spider up there can climb. And the downside to all of this is I cannot possibly toss it off an edge here. Okay. Bottle! Hop! Well, that's not much of a hop. It's more of a toss. Whoa, no. You stop it this instant. Damn it, that was a waste. Whoa, and it launches the spider all the way up and onto me! Damn it. No, this is ludicrous. No, stop this! Well, all my cans. Oh no, they're gone, aren't they? Okay, I'll have to deal with the spiders the old-fashioned way. The tiny spiders, I mean. The big spider will have to go down. Less conventional. I could unleash the right click. Okay, I'll check. Right click it is. Will that work? No, of course it won't. Of course it won't. It'll go my way. What if I angle it properly then? Can you angle it properly? No, no, that makes no impression on the spider whatsoever. If it was in a pit, that might have worked. As long as the spider doesn't see you, it's not particularly impressed by the fact that it keeps getting blown up. Which is pretty sad, but it is what it is. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to lay some groundwork over here. Oh, it's still alive. I thought it was dead and stuck in a wall. Finally. I receive basically no joy from this. Seriously. That spider is just a nuisance at this stage. And I feel robbed. It eats up so much of my ammo. It just doesn't seem fair. I've spent so much time collecting it. Yeah, it was given to me for free. Alright, down we... No! 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 There's another one! Yeah! Yeah, Flame! You know what? Yeah! I honestly don't know what to say at this particular point. My heart just sank. Of all the things! I've struggled for so long and there's another one down there! Another one! There's another one in addition to the one you just saw. I've dealt with so many of them already. I don't have the ammo to do this. Soon enough, I'll have to resort to stabbing them with my pitchfork and hoping for the best. Why me? Okay, I'm out of proximity dynamites, but I still have these manually activated ones. Out you go, and a complete miss you all. I can hypothetically detonate them in midair to unleash the maximum amount of whoop-ass upon the spider. You know, I should probably angle them properly to blast the spider away from myself rather than towards myself. And presumably, I ought to be smart enough at this point to make sure the spider doesn't see me if this is at all avoidable. Because if it sees me, it spawns little baby spiders. I'm down to 13. So, you know, in hindsight, I don't think I necessarily regret not picking a higher difficulty level. This would have been even more of a strain on my nerves. My fragile, fragile nerves. Oh, look, it's still there. Just looking at me. With contempt. I don't know, smugly. Are you still not dead? Still not dead, still limping on. It's stuck on a grate. It's still stuck on a grate. But I almost guarantee you, if I were to move over there, it would hop on down and try to obliterate me. Is it dead yet? No, I haven't heard the loud death noise, so it's perfectly fine, still alive. Okay. 7 shots from this. Then there's the dynamite, my beloved dynamite, with which I can blow myself up. Okay, gently, gently down the stairs. Merrily, 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 we will kill the spider. Now that felt like a complete waste. It doesn't really particularly help that you don't get hit indication all that well. Okay, here's the good news. I have the voodoo doll. So for the final one, I can just stab the voodoo doll and hope that does enough damage to at least severely damage it. I don't have my hopes up for killing it with the voodoo doll immediately, because that's not gonna happen. No, see, there's not enough distance between me and the spider. Now, if I round the corner with the dynamite just right, I might be able to do it, but no, it's not gonna work. Alright, let's resort to using the charged Tesla. Well, that did it, but at the same time it did hurt me. What sort of AoE does this have? Alright, again. Overcharged Tesla. And apparently, if you aim it just right, you can avoid taking collateral damage. Alright. Switching to the shotgun on which I have 4 shots. That's great. That's brilliant. That's absolutely the way to go. Okay. Soon enough, we will be done with these shenanigans. Is that a living spider? Not anymore, it isn't. It has expired by my hand. All right. Let me compose myself as if I were my own sonata. You were wrong as far as I can tell. As a matter of fact, there are no more boss spiders down there, at least as far as I can see right now. Now there's a boss. You were right! There's another boss spider down there. Of course, I haven't lowered the difficulty, I have just failed a spot check. Yeah. It's a real Jurassic Park moment right here. Well, there it is. Although I do not have Goldblum's sense of satisfaction in that statement. Because apparently Undeaf finds a way. Can Undeaf please find a way to go thank you. Okay. And of course the spider went away down the hallway. Because why wouldn't it? It's not like it wants to make things any easier for me. Okay, you get back here, severed hand. We have unfinished business.
I need a key.
Okay, great! This requires the spider key. How appropriate. How incredibly appropriate. Alright, a green spider has been saying, I still have found no signs. I don't have to right click, I can left click them. I found no sign of the file key. I might go through all the keys on this level, oh dear. Okay, I still have the Tommy gun ammo. I do have the voodoo doll. Oh no, the spider fell downstairs, didn't it? Oh, I can see it! It's right there! The odds of me success... Okay. Flame, be honest with me here. What are the odds of successfully using the voodoo doll on the spider boss? If I see it, it sees me because it's a billboard. And if it sees me, it spawns tiny spiders. Will I be able to aim the voodoo doll at the spider? Never tried before. Well, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? Not always. 1, 2... That didn't do anything because you have to aim from start to finish. I'm sorry, what is this? I get no hit confirmation. And there's another voodoo doll right there. This is pure masochism. You know, maybe it doesn't work on animals. It works on gargoyles. Apparently it may not work on spiders. Well, you know, this game is still less arbitrary than Alone in the Dark, which I still will give credit for accomplishing a great many things back in the day, especially inspiring Resident Evil. Okay. Dynamite it is. Oh no, no, you just wait down there. It's looking at me. Okay, that might not have been the best use of dynamite because I don't think I hit the boss all that much, but... That was pretty bad. Well, is the... Okay. Lined up over there, next to the wall. No, I don't want to hurt myself. Not some sort of a masochist here, I'm a sadist. Two, buckle my shoe. We will keep on doing this. I will keep bumping the spider up with the dynamite next to the wall until it goes down. This is my life now. Fascinating, isn't it? Look at it go. And up and down. And up and... Well, what goes up must come down, but can it actually permanently go down? I'm out of dynamite. I'm out of proximity dynamite, I'm out of clickable dynamite, and I'm out of regular dynamite. Voodoo dolls don't work. I have 7 shots left in my plasma, well, in my napalm launcher. 117 units of ammo in the Tesla gun. The voodoo doll doesn't work as we have established. There's the Tommy gun and 8 shots in the flare gun. Logos have mercy, we are using the Tesla. Where are you? What is your current location, Mr. Spider? Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Spider. Possibly Miss Spider. Oh, hello there. Right click. Right click. I will take that bit of self-damage. And thus the third spider has been vanquished. The end. Oh wait, it's not over yet. Let's whip out the Tommy gun and investigate further. 2 coffins? Yeah, whatever, tiny spider. You know what? You really do not impress me anymore. Seriously. I've seen bigger than that. And better. And more. A spider of this size makes no impression on me anymore. Alright. Alright. The spider key. To then eventually get the flame key. To then eventually get out of here. There are 2 more other possible keys for me to collect, but they wouldn't... There's just not enough space on the level. Is there? Please, please don't be. Seriously, imagine playing this on a higher difficulty level. Okay, those are regular run-of-the-mill spiders, that's good. I am so over this entire experience. I'm just done. I'm entirely jaded. No, it is the spider key. Now, since this is blood, you don't necessarily have to ask yourself, but you would be prudent too. What happens when I pick this up? What hellish monstrosity shall be unleashed upon me? Could be nothing, but if it is more than nothing, I have to be prepared for it. Because it could be something. And of course, I guess the answer to why there should be something rather than nothing is game design. Alright! Spider key acquired. Nothing terrifying happened. Other than, you know, everything terrifying that has already happened. Now we need the flame key. Possibly also the moon key and the... whatever that remaining one is. The cross key? I can't remember what that final key is. Something horrifying. What is that penultimate key on the right? Yeah. Well, I say penultimate. I do mean second. Okay. That's the flame key, and this presumably leads me back to where the flame doll is. All you know to cultists. Okay, I'm still at 132. I am fine. Okay, maybe I'm not exactly fine, but I've heard worse. Oh, now what is the purpose of this room? I guess you can approach it from another side. Is there anything you can acquire over there? Can that open up? Well, I don't know. I don't care. Here we are. Right next to the flame doll. And hopefully... that'll be the long-awaited end of our torment. There we go. That right click was absolutely worth it. I am not messing about. I would have had to have spent plenty of ammo on the hand in and of itself. And the fat zombie requires at least 2 shots of the flare gun. So I think I've dealt with the situation reasonably efficiently. As ammo efficiency is now at the forefront of my mind, considering the recent traumatic encounters. Oh no. Well, either this is strategically positioned or it isn't. But if it is, Logos have mercy, we're going in. Alright. Die! Alright, we're back to 100. These guys can come back to life any moment now. Any second now. The buff has run out, the gargoyles are still standing, and that was about as good of a use of that power-up as I could have expected to have. Of course, these are clouds. If you jump down, you will die, unless there's some sort of a secret nearby. Which there presumably is, but I'm not brave enough to experiment. Alright. We're up in the clouds. And he fell to his death. Of course he did. Of course he did. Why would he not? Why would he be smarter than that? Why would he not jump? Nope! Yes, how ironic. But yes, this ends here. However, there's a nice little ledge you can hop onto right here, which grants you a decent bit of ammo. A much needed respite. Okay, we have to round the corner in middle. Which doesn't sound possible, but it happens to be necessary. So of course, possible it is. Is the loss of HP acceptable? Are these acceptable losses we're dealing with? Two flows. Alright, 2 more keys can be acquired. That's as many keys as there can possibly be in this game. Okay. No, 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 no. No, I'm not getting strangled over here. I'm not into that. The chanting has been with us for the longest time. Where has it been coming from, I wonder? Oh, we can crawl up these stairs. That's great. On all falls. Alright. As far as stairs go, these ones go up. They also go down, arguably. The spiral. Oh! Oh! You're right! Of course! Well... that's certainly something. What an unexpected development. That was a horrible miss. Okay, how exactly am I supposed to angle myself to be able to use the Tesla? I won't be able to use the right click, so I guess I'll have to use the left click now, won't I? Is there some open ground I can... Well, maybe I... No, no, there's no space for this fight! There's just not enough space! Well, there's enough time if barely, but there's not enough space! Okay. That worked out, if barely. What more could they possibly throw at me? Oh great, an elevator, all the way up to the top. This ought to be the end of the level. I've earned it by now, just give me the exit. No climactic boss battles, please, just the end. It's level 6, so it's the penultimate one, isn't it? Because 8, I believe, is special, I think. So 7 should be the boss fight. Damn it! Get around corners carefully. 50 HP. $61, that's an improvement. Albeit a small one. Oh! Oh! Would you look at that? I just gazed outside the window, hoping to feel the soothing breeze upon my tired and sweaty brow, and what to my wandering eyes should appear? A gargoyle, obviously, a gargoyle from down there. I just wanted to look down upon all that I have gone through, all that I have slaughtered, but no, obviously it's more gargoyles. Of course these are gonna come to life, and I actually waited for this one to come to life. Will the other one come to life too? Well, I will find out soon enough, I guess. I will find out soon enough. If I hop on down there, I'll have to make my way up, basically from scratch, but I believe the flame door significantly cuts down on travel time. Well, go on. I want to waste my ammo on you as much as you want to put your sharp claws through my cerebrum. Come on. Okay, what about this final one, huh? What about you, guy? What about you, little guy? You wanna claw at my face? Huh? No? Never mind then. Really? That just leads... Okay, he presumably comes back to life right about now. Oh, look, the jump boots. Where could they possibly take me? Back up, but I don't need to go back up. Well, I guess I'll just hang on to them. It's nice, casual footwear. You know what? What? Go away. I don't know if you come back to life or... What happens when they go off screen? Do they actually die? I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. And now we go down. We have meandered for such a long time. Are we on the other side of the fortress? This is presumably when he comes back to... You know what? I don't care. I don't care if he just unfroze down there and then died. Then so be it. Where am I even going? Wait, this doesn't seem familiar. I presumably end up down the... I don't remember these little torches. They seem decorative. You can't climb stairs, can you? They are too steep for you. Yeah, but you can set me on fire. So let's not mess about. Dynamite it is! I know dynamite isn't particularly effective against these mods, but hey. If you don't have what you want what you have. One bundle of dynamite left. Down. Boy. Where's the hand? Right there. Oh, come on! I'm shooting it! Why am I not hitting it? I have my sights trained on it. Okay. Down it goes. Hands down, as they say. But hey, I got the jump boots. I can get to the other side. Do I actually need the jump boots to get to the other side? I reckon I can hop, skip, and jump without the jump boots. Although, obviously, I am significantly braver due to the fact that I am saving left and right. Hop! That's nice. Can I make this one? Hump! I can! What? No, 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 not you again! Oh no, not you! Okay, a gargoyle and 3 cultists. There was another gargoyle that would basically be a full house. I have no dynamite left. How am I supposed to dispatch these guys? Okay, right click on the flare gun it is. Almost good enough. Almost good enough. Okay, let's do it. Hop. I should have used the jump boots, but I... Okay, here's the plan. Hop. No. I should fire it, making use of its AoE. Yeah, before they spot me. Yeah. I'm not particularly sorry for you, buddy. I'm back to 100 HP. And just like that, I have made my situation significantly better. I have improved upon what was there to begin with. Can I happen to the other side? Hop! Yes, I can! It is a full house. There are 2 of them. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I used to have a full house, now I just have a pearl. Well, come on down. This is one of the most annoying things about this game, as I have mentioned repeatedly. What am I supposed to do? I can't even aim that high. I'm trying, believe me, but I can't. I have to wait for them to swoop down and try to claw at my face. But of course, well, of course, but somehow they appear to be somewhat leery to do that. Somewhat chary, you might say. Somewhat hesitant. Less than eager. Why? I don't know. Apparently they have a difficult time traversing heights. And of course I missed that one. Hop! Alright. Can't be much longer than that, can it? Alright, we go through here. I have 100 HP. Fully stocked jump boots. And it's the end of this blasted level! Oh! Yes, they do. Why is the wall moving? This seems like living tissue. I don't like these sorts of tissues to be living. I need a tissue myself at this point. I haven't discovered a single secret on this level. I have missed a dozen foes. I'm okay with this. In the flesh is the next level, which is episode 4, mission 7. Guess what? I am done for now. Think it was a good show. Think I've done reasonably well. And I think at this point I've made up for the fact that I haven't streamed 2 weeks ago. So there's that. Thank you all so much for sticking out with me. I know it was a particularly long stream. I know it was particularly arduous. But I dare say it was particularly eventful. This was an interesting level. Once again, as much as I may hate playing this in practice, I do appreciate the sheer devilish creativity of these people. The way they come up with these absolutely sadistic scenarios for you to deal with, one after another, is nothing short of brilliant. But either way, as far as that's concerned for now, as far as the stream is concerned, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.